You white people are upset, and I'm trying to figure out why. Colin Kaepernick said y'all can kiss his ass and y'all don't know how to deal with it. So earlier this week, Colin Kaepernick decided he was not going to stand up for the national anthem, honey. And when I tell you all, this got these white people very upset. And when I say white people, it's got a lot of white people, especially from my Facebook. And I'm just going to basically tell you what I feel. I don't understand, why is there such a problem for this man not to stand up? Then the NFL released a statement and said, players are encouraged but not required to stand during the playing of the national anthem. Meaning that he don't have to do shit. There is no law. I'll take his endorsement and his sponsorships from him. So be it. This man is fully prepared to deal with the consequences of his actions, and I have no problem with that. Let me tell you something. You white folks get on my goddamn nerves, and I'm speaking directly to you all. Y'all got some damn nerves to come out the woodwork and sit up here and talk about something. He needs to be let go. He needs to be this and that. When you have this fucking cracker built ass bitch talking all this shit all on social media, all on the news. He has won the Republican Party's nomination for president, and I have not heard barely any word from you all repudiating his stuff. I heard as much as I heard about what you all are talking about with this man. He does not have to stand up. And let me tell you, and I'm getting a little pissed off now that I think about it, because one of my Facebook friends who said this, that he needs to be fired, Colin Kaepernick needs to be fired or let go or suspended for this bullshit, was one of the main white soldiers in the army with me that sit up here and was next to people who called us niggas and talked about us like we were dogs, talked about people of color like a dog. Let me tell you something. I was in the army for 7 years. I experienced real racism. They did this stuff behind your back and in front of your face, and you could not do anything about it. For you to sit up here and say this when you could even call your own brothers who wore the same uniform as you and me out on racism, you have a damn problem. And you don't even recognize your privilege. You don't even recognize your privilege. That's the problem. Y'all are so stupid and ignorant to the shit that's going on that you get so upset. Y'all get so pissed off about somebody not standing up for a flag. You have a Republican nominee running for president that has said some of the most bigoted shit I have ever heard in 2016, 2014, and 2015, okay? And some of y'all have not even said anything to him about it. I don't want to hear your dumbass comments. You can kiss my ass with this shit. I have no problem with him sitting his ass down. He could have blew his nose for all I care during the national anthem. I don't care, okay? And why I'm sitting here and wear this army shirt is to prove, it's to tell you all that we're not taking this shit no damn more. You all are not finna stand by and sit up here and do some of these things. Y'all want to praise someone until they start speaking up for what is right and saying, well, you know what, girl, this is not right, and I'm not feeling this. Seems like, well, hold up now, we're sitting here, we're paying you money, we're supporting you. That doesn't mean everything to us, and I think that's what you all amassed so much wealth from building this country on the back of my ancestors that you seem to forget that some of us really never had anything. So we'll be like, okay, girl, I'm gonna say what I got to say, and I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna say what I got to say, and if I lose this, so be it. But I'm not going to sit up here and be sold to this shit. And then some of you all gonna sit up here and say, well, he's adopted by white people and he's biracial. What the fuck does that have to do? Because even the biracial slaves were in the house still slaves and getting beat and slaughtered. So girl, what are you saying? It's like telling the Jews to sit up here and forgive Hitler. Are you out of your goddamn mind? Are you that fucking stupid? You can't be that goddamn stupid. You can't be, but you know what? Your brain is clouded. And as I said on Facebook, some of y'all are so pressed about some man not standing up for the national anthem like we're supposed to sit up here and just praise this country for what it has done for you, because it's not done too much shit for us. And you want to sit over here and say, well, we this and that and working on it. Girl, no ma'am. Y'all are fucked up. You've been fucked up. Y'all have had rights to this country was built. We have not had rights. And don't sit up here and talk about well, women have not had the right to vote. Let me tell you something. Your ancestors, I'm speaking directly to you white folks, you all seem to be the ones that are oppressed. You all slaughtered Native Americans and took land from them and then told their ass to move out to the damn west. You all told them to move. And then you sit up here and talk like you built this shit and you ain't. I just don't understand why is it so bad that this man does not stand up. He's not required. If the NFL is not worried about it, why are you worried about it? You're not paying this man's salary. You don't own any of his jerseys, and then you white folks, you get on YouTube recording yourself beating up his jersey. That's the type of privilege you have to sit here and spend $100 and some, how much ever a jersey costs, sit up here and burn it and tear it up. That's how much privilege and money that you have to sit here and waste it. We don't have time for that bullshit. That's why his ass sit here and say said, girl, you know what? Until y'all start doing right by the people and the people that look like me, I'm not fucking with y'all ass. I'm not standing up for this bullshit. And that's the same thing with me, girl. I don't feel patriotic. I'm not gonna stand up. Why? Girl, y'all just gave me rights 20 weeks ago, so what's the tea, girl? I'm still not getting all the stuff I'm supposed to get. So what are you saying? Black people are not going to be patriotic, and that's something that y'all need to work on as a country since y'all so patriotic about this shit. Why don't you talk to a black person and find out why we're not patriotic? And when I seen some of the dumbass stuff, and I'm not really surprised, this is people that I used to work with, so I know they got a little racism there, and you got the nerve to come on my goddamn Facebook status and sit here and talk about how I should feel. If you don't kiss the inside of my ass with that dumb ass rhetoric, I don't have to do a goddamn thing. If I don't stand up through the national anthem, I don't have to. If I don't have to put my hand over my heart doing the national anthem, I don't have to, girl. Fuck that damn flag, okay? It don't mean shit to me. It's a damn piece of paper with slaves' blood and white stars for the white privilege that's sprinkled across of it. Girl, if you don't go sit the fuck down and find something more important to worry about. We have a man that sit up here and running for president and has a chance of winning, that's sitting here spewing hate and bigotry throughout social media, and some of you all have not even spoke out on him with your little bitty ass lips. If you don't go sit the fuck down and let this man do what he got to do to make this shit happen, because obviously the conversation has started, okay? You all will sit up here and say, well,
I love me some Muhammad Ali. He was the greatest boxer.
Girl, Muhammad Ali did the same shit, girl. That's the thing that some of y'all ass don't like when we speak out on some shit and we sit up here and still, girl, you white folks. At the end of the day, Kaepernick still knows that he is a black man, and I'm proud of him for doing that. At the end of the day, he knows that if he was not as famous, he'll probably be discriminated and probably is still discriminated on in this day and age. And girl, we are waking up and we're sitting here no more while I sit by while people are getting paid from slaughtering a black teenager because they felt threatened. We need to have a conversation and we need action. Fuck conversation, to be honest. We've been having a conversation
a long periodically time.
We're done having this conversation. We need action, and the action is Kaepernick sitting his ass down and not giving a shit. You all will continue to be mad, be pressed, take them salty ass tears and eat you some clam chowder, okay? Cause y'all built about the same. And I don't hate white people, but I am very disgusted by some of the shit that y'all say, and it seems like y'all don't want to understand what is going on. It's just like, I don't understand why you're doing this, isn't it? Because you're only seeing it from your lens of what you experience in America. You've not experienced what we have had to go through, so you don't understand it. So before you come out them dry ass lips, why don't you have a conversation with a person of color and find out what the problem is? You cannot be that fucking stupid. Y'all out here researching every damn thing. Why don't you research and find out why black people have a problem with this? Why do a person of color have a problem with this? We have a Republican presidential nominee sit up here and told an educated judge that he is not fit for his job because he is Mexican. And girl, none of y'all have said anything about that. He's also said that he wants to move all Muslims back to their country. And sit up here and said, made derogatory comments about Dwayne Wade's damn cousin being dead. Like black people need to... Girl, I'm just tired, and I don't understand why you all are so pressed. Explain to me, because you're not trying to have a conversation with me, so maybe I need to come to your ass and find out why are you so upset that somebody didn't stand up and put that... What the fuck did that do? Did that cause you to fucking get heartburn or something? Girl, some of us are not patriotic. I would stand either. Fuck that shit, okay? Hi. Why do I need to stand up for a country who, and you, it might not have been you, but girl, my ancestors were, okay? And I'm still experiencing racism and discrimination in 2016. So how dare you tell me to stand up for this shit like y'all have done so much for me? You have completely eradicated my motherfucking history. I don't even know where my ancestors are. And you sit up here and expect me to stand the fuck up for a red, white, and blue fucking cloth. If you don't take that shit and wipe your goddamn ass with it and shut the fuck up. Colin Kaepernick, I'm proud of you, brother, for doing what you feel is right and continue to do it. I know you're ready for the consequences, and brother, I stand right behind you 100%. Keep starting the conversation and keep taking action. This is the best thing I've seen in a long time, and I will continue to talk about this because it's raising the conversation and it's making us talk about some things, because I don't think white people understand what the problem is that some of us have with the United States flag and with the United States of America, period. Okay, or the United States of white America. That's all I got. Y'all have a good afternoon, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.